Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. Today is Tuesday, and usually Tuesday is not mail day, but today is the exception because yesterday we started our big collection break giveaway in honor of hitting 1,000 subscribers, which is still blowing my mind, quite honestly. I cannot get my head around that. It's just remarkable. You guys are amazing. I'm so grateful for you getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Never ever expected that when I started this channel, so I'm just bowled over by that. Thank you all so much for doing that. So today is going to be a mail day, and if you have not already sent me your list of cards that you would like from the collection that I broke on the channel yesterday, please have a look at that video. I'm going to let it run until Wednesday midnight. You have another couple of days to get me your lists and your mailing address, and no matter where you live in the world, I will be happy to send you cards from that collection. As long as you're a subscriber, I send you cards. That's the way it works. Every time I hit a milestone number, we do a collection break giveaway, and it's one of the, I don't know, I find it to be a really fun thing that I do on this channel. I know several of you have said it's really unique. Nobody else does anything like this, and I don't know. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But either way, it's not something I want to stop doing. So we're going to keep doing that as we continue to hit milestone numbers on this channel. Again, thank you all for helping make that happen. I want to thank Frank S. today for sending me this awesome package. Thank you so much, Frank. Frank has come to the channel the last 2 or 3 months and has left wonderful comments and has emailed me. Frank's a really nice guy. He was especially interested in some of the stuff that I was opening out of the Panini Golden Age boxes that I've been going through. We will be hitting the 3rd Panini Golden Age box on Thursday, actually. It will be the 2014 edition. First time I will have ever opened that product, and I imagine the first time that some of you maybe have ever seen it. So look forward to that on Thursday, and I've been looking forward to getting into this. Frank did not tell me that he was going to send me anything, so this is a real surprise, a pretty heavy package, quite honestly. You can see it is indeed to Card Wolf, and Frank, that's very, very kind of you and very unexpected. So I'm not sure what is in here. Sometimes people will tell me ahead of time, hey, I'm going to send you, this card or, some of these cards. And so I have some idea what to expect. Frank did not give me, he did not tell me he was sending me anything at all. So I'm very curious to see exactly what is in here. Wow, it looks like, whoa, got some unopened packs in here from what I can see. Wow, all right. This is pretty promising. I like the looks of this. Let's open the card that Frank sent as a thank you. I did send Frank some cards out of those Golden Age boxes. I was very happy to do it. I've sent, a lot of cards out from there, and it's my pleasure to do that. Thank you, CW. Thank you for the recent mail cards. Joe Torre, Horse Racing, and Yankees. Here is a fun package you might want to enjoy for yourself, or pack battle with Average Joe. Well, that's awesome. Best Frank. Thank you so much, Frank. That is fantastic. I love this. All right, what do we have here? I want to see what these packs are. I'm pretty pumped about this. I think I might know what these are, and they are hard to find. This is indeed Upper Deck Heroes of Baseball. These are awesome packs. They're oversized cards, and I have not opened one of these in a long time. Of course, it has Reggie Jackson on the front, one of my all-time favorite players, so that is awesome. And you can get autographs out of here. You can get T202 reprint insert cards, and there's all kinds of interesting stuff that come out of here. I think I've only opened these maybe once on Dorking with Dice, and I had a really good time doing that. So it looks like Frank sent 6 packs of those, and then we got 2 packs of Nolan Ryan cards, the second series, nonetheless, of Nolan Ryan cards. I don't think I have ever opened the second series of Nolan Ryan cards, and these were made by Pacific back in the day when Nolan Ryan was breaking records and throwing no-hitters like he had nothing better to do, and I have never opened a pack of these, so I'm afraid I cannot help myself. I'm going to have to get into one of these. I'm excited about this. Frank, these are awesome finds. I never see these Heroes of Baseball packs, and I do enjoy them a lot. And I've never opened one of these second series Nolan Ryan, so this is a real I'm delighted. I'm going to keep one to add to my unopened pack collection, and I'm kind of looking at these to see which one is maybe the better. They both look pretty much identical to me. I think I'm gonna keep that one. I'll put that back by the wolf over there, and this one I'm gonna open. It's very exciting. Anytime I get to open a pack that I've never opened before. I get a little, I don't know, I get excited, I get a little nervous. I'm not sure what it is, but I get I don't know, like a kid opening cards for the first time. It's really how it feels for me. So that's very exciting. Frank, thank you so much for sending these. I'm just pumped about this. This is really exciting. So these are Pacific cards, as I said, and they came out in the early 90s, I believe. Let's see if I can get my spectacles on and see what the date is here. 1991 Pacific. And I remember Series 1, I did open some of those, and I might even still have a couple packs of those, but I've never opened Series 2. So here it is. The first card on here is commemorating Nolan Ryan's 4,000th strikeout, which is pretty awesome. Love to see that. Nolan sets more records. You could have about 24 cards that say that. That is sweet. And you saw the back of these, so that's pretty cool. There's Nolan Ryan talking over strategy with one of his infielders, it looks like. I'm not sure who that is. We got Nolan receives the Victor Award, because I assume he had the most victories. I'm not sure what the Victor Award is. It's for his achievements as an outstanding athlete in the sport of professional baseball over the past quarter century. It benefits the City of Hope. Well, okay. Past recipients are Hank Aaron, Muhammad Ali, Wayne Gretzky, and Joe Theismann, to name a few. Well, that is an award I was not aware of, but clearly Nolan Ryan, very deserving of that. Spring training, 1992. Well, that's interesting. These are dated 1991, but clearly these are from 1992. What is up with that? So I'm assuming that these are actually from 1992, not 1991. So that's kind of interesting that they got the copyright date wrong. But Pacific was not known for its adherence to getting all the details right. Reese Nolan Ryan's son, and flip this over. We got Ready to Pitch. It does look like he is ready to pitch there. He's walking out with his warm-up jacket on. And that is Baby Nolan. There you go. I never have seen a picture of Baby Nolan Ryan, so that is a first for me as well. Number 500, Nolan Ryan scowling at the camera. I don't know what he's mad about. Nolan Ryan, not in a good mood that day. Number 500, just his first season with the Angels, Ryan recorded his 500th strikeout. That is amazing when you think about that. Texas-sized decision? What is that about? I guess when he signed with the Rangers, he had bigger offers from the Angels and the Giants, which I did not know the Giants made him an offer. I didn't remember that. I'm sure this card is correct. That is new news for me, Liz Lemon. And then these two, for a moment there, I thought I had an error card that was two backs, but they are just, this one is a glossy card, which were inserts then, but it has some, because of its glossiness, it has the invariable ink gloss right there. Number 6, that is no hitter, number 6, undoubtedly, and free agent. So there you go. That is a cool pack. Thank you very much for that, Frank. That is a really cool pack. I like that a lot. I'm going to put that over there and keep one of these for my unopened pack collection. And I can't help myself. I got to open one of these too. I'm going to go open one of these because these are, if you've never seen these, and again, I think I've only ever opened this once on the channel on a Dorking with Dice, probably. It's been at least a year at this point, probably more than that. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Again, this is Upper Deck, All-Time Heroes of Baseball, and it has just what you would expect, a lot of Hall of Famers and all-time greats and old school baseball players on here, and they're very cool cards. They're definitely throwback type cards. They have an old feel to them, and the design is reminiscent of some of the old tobacco cards from back in the day. Completely massacred that wrapper, so I will not be keeping that. These are Upper Deck cards, so they can be upside down, backwards, and everything else here. So our first card, we got Bobby Grich on this card, and you can see, let me see if I can get the camera to pick this up. They are perforated into 3 panels. I'm not sure you can pick there. You can see it better there and there. So that's perforated. You got the black and white picture of a great second baseman. Bobby Grich is a guy who I think should be in the Hall of Fame, quite honestly. I don't know why they continue to deny him, but he should be in there, in my opinion. And then the back has quite a lot of information about Bobby Grich, which is awesome. Bobby Grich, also a former Oriole, so that's how he first came to my attention back in the 70s when he was playing excellent second base for them. Very cool to get that. I don't really collect Bobby Grich, but I'm always happy to get his cards. Larry Dierker, a pitcher for the Astros in the 70s as well, and a pretty good pitcher, but not a guy I ever think of as being like fantastic. I didn't know he was a teenager when he started out for the Astros. That is new information for me. That is very nice. I like to see that. And so here, we'll turn this one over. What do we have here? It's Bud Harrelson, and you can see him squaring for the bunt there. Bud Harrelson, a very good infielder for the Mets, usually played shortstop, as I recall. I believe he went to the World Series with them. Here we've got Larry Doby, one of the great African-American baseball players who came into the league very early on, shortly after Jackie Robinson. Awesome card of him, and he is in the Hall of Fame as well. Warren Spahn, speaking of Hall of Famers, Warren Spahn, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. That is great. I don't know if I've seen that photo. That's a great photo of his high leg kick. There are a lot of photos of him doing that, but I don't remember seeing that one before. You can see the ball down there almost touching the ground, which is one way to confuse the hitter when the ball's all the way down here and is soon about to come over that way. Warren Spahn. We got Bill White, who was a good player in, I believe he came up in the late 50s. I'm trying to remember. I think he came up in the late 50s, and he was a very good player. Absolutely good player. We got Don Baylor here, another former Oriole. That's pretty sweet. Don Baylor really did well. He had a really good career. He was quite a home run hitter, really good power hitter, especially for the Angels. He was good for the Orioles as well. I'm trying to remember who Don Baylor came up with. I don't think he came up with the Orioles. I think we traded for him at one point, and I was pretty delighted with that trade, as I recall. Doesn't say. He said he played with Oakland in '76. I think that's where we dealt him, as I remember. And then he went to the Angels after that. Yeah, it doesn't say who he started out with, and I cannot remember, unfortunately. But Don Baylor, really class act, too. I believe he, I can't remember what the name of I don't know if they even still give it anymore, but there was sort of the baseball equivalent of the Walter Payton Award in football, which is for basically the guy who does the most for his community, the classiest, kind of most generous guy there is. And I believe Don Baylor won that award at least a couple of times. Really, really good guy and a really good hitter. This is a sweet card. Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. That is awesome. Man, I love this stuff. I love these old template type of cards, the old designs. That is just fantastic. What a nice card. That is a Wolf Lair one for sure. I'm keeping that one, guys. That is I'm keeping all of these, but I really like that one. This is a beauty, too. This is one of the T202 reprints, I believe. This is actually what one of the original cards looked like. I'm going to look at the wrapper to refresh my memory. It is T202, and that is a photo of Ty Cobb. Is he going to be tagged out by O'Leary? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Actually, I don't think that is O'Leary. Ty Cobb and O'Leary were, I think, both on the same. Yeah, O'Leary was with Detroit as well. So I don't know who that is about to tag him out, but I don't think it's O'Leary. Very cool to get a Ty Cobb card. That does not happen very often as well. I like that one a lot. Monty Irvin and Joe Black. That is pretty cool as well. Wow, very nice. These were early African-American players in the league, and I don't know who else is being represented here. Monty Irvin and Joe Black, and I'm not sure who else is being represented there. Maybe it'll tell us. Minnie Minoso and looks like Larry Doby. So that is awesome. Very nice card. Here we got Joe Charbonneau. That is one of the most unusual photos of a player that I've seen in a while. Joe Charbonneau looks like he is scared of the baseball. Joe Charbonneau, really good player. He came up with the Indians in the early 80s, and he was going to be a superstar in the league. I mean, he just impressed everybody. They thought this guy is a sure thing. And he had a really great first, maybe even a good second season, as I recall, and then he kind of just didn't work out for him. I'm not quite sure what happened, if he got injured or whatever, but he kind of disappeared. But everybody was really excited about him when he came up. And here's another beautiful one, Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. Man, that's another keeper for me. These cards are so beautiful. They make me want to display them or something, put them up somewhere in my study here so that I can enjoy looking at them more. Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, and surely that is Willie Mays right there. So that is a really cool card as well. 600 Home Run Club, yes. That's, well, I guess these came out. That's a good question. When did these come out? 1992 or so is my remembrance of this. Look at the back of the card. Maybe that'll tell me. I can't read that. Good heavens, this print is small. 1993, so I was pretty close. And I think at that time, maybe they were the only hitters who still, I think they were still the only hitters who had 600 home runs, I believe, in 1993. I'm not sure anybody had eclipsed that, unless I'm blanking on somebody who did it in the 80s, but I don't believe that's the case. So there you go. Beautiful packs. These are wonderful. Frank, this was a great surprise, and I am delighted by these. Thank you so much for sending me these. This is a keeper pack for me to my collection, And these, I may send a couple of these to Average Joe, and we can use them for our pack battle, or I may put them in the dorking box. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use these, but you can be sure you're going to see these show up on the channel in the future, no question about that. Wonderful, wonderful time opening these. And once again, thanks to Frank S. for sending these along. Beautiful thank you card as well. I really appreciate that. I've got more mail from you awesome people that we are going to be getting into on this channel. If you've sent me something recently, believe me, I've got it, and I'm going to be opening it soon, so look forward to that. Tomorrow is a pack battle with Average Joe, and that is going to be a lot of fun. We have picked out what we're going to battle with, and it's something I haven't opened on the channel for at least a couple of months, I think, so I'm looking forward to that. And then, of course, Thursday is that 2014 edition of Golden Age from Panini. We've been going through those boxes. This will be first look at that 2014 box. Cannot wait to get into that in Friday's Dorking with Dice, as always. Again, we've got that great big collection break giveaway, and that is happening now. Go ahead and look at yesterday's video and you'll see just how many great cards are in that collection. I thought it was a really nice collection. I was pleased with it. Hope you guys were too. I've gotten a lot of your lists already, and I appreciate that. Hope to get a lot more. We sent out, for the 900 subscriber giveaway, we sent out over 130 envelopes and packages of cards, and I hope to eclipse that number. We sent them to far-ranging places, including the Dominican Republic, Finland, which I think was the first time I'd sent to Finland. Of course, Canada, we always end up sending to Canada. So many of you live in our neighbor to the north, and always happy to send there. No matter where you live, I'm happy to send you cards. Just let me know what you'd like out of that collection. Send me a nice long list, and I'll get some cards out to you. Thanks so much for coming by the channel today. I hope you're having a great week, and I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. As always, happy collecting.